Hey everyone, August 17th makes 8 years. I've been on crypto YouTube leverage trading and teaching others. So let's jump into it. Right now, and I'm on my favorite exchange, BitTuneX. You don't need a VPN, nothing, it's easy. It is the wild hour. It is 6 p.m., 6:24 Sunday evening. Michael Saylor has been known to come in and make buys. Now, Sunday evenings used to be known for dumping between 7 and 9, but now he's been making buys. So I just loaded some money over here into BitTuneX. Let me show you. I sent over Bitcoin. You can't futures trade, which is leverage trade, on Bitcoin or any other, currency. What you need is USDT. So when you send over Bitcoin, there's a little bit of a couple of steps you need to know. I love this exchange. It's great not to get liquidated. The way to do this is 81x, cross leverage, and the $3,000 gap. I did an entire Zoom session for the people in my Discord on how to do this. I call it the Oracle 3K gap system, and it is amazing. All right, let's do what we need to do here. Now you can go to spot and go to convert and just do it really simple. I'm going to go BTC, to USDT. That's what I trade with. Maximum, boom, $7,700, confirm. Now there's a step, you can confirm it. There's a step you need to do from here. What do? Go to your wallet here, you got to move the money. Spot, what you just did is only to withdraw, and it only deposits to spot when you don't send USDT, If you send USDT, go straight into futures, straight here you can trade. I want to short over the whole number tonight. So, futures account. Let's do transfer. You can do transfer here, transfer there, transfer there. It's all the same thing. From spot to futures, all of it. Now, I like to do something. I like to take a screenshot of my back end, the amount of money I start with. I link this screenshot tool along with a link to BitTuneX in the description of this video. You can see we just broke the whole number already, and we are dumpster diving. So, let's go ahead. Let's go back here. Let's go to futures. And let's set up the chart the way we like. I like to expand this. I'm on a 3-minute. I have a 6-hour, 1 hour, 15-minute, 5-minute, 3-minute, 1 minute. I'm on Hike and a Sheet candles. Hiya! Now, it's tempting to short under the whole number, but most likely someone's going to buy the dip. How do I do this now on 81x? Come up here. Long or short, I always use 81x. Why? Speed matters. Cross leverage. Isolated at 81x will give you a fixed liquidation point that is too tight and will wreck you. I go on cross leverage. Confirm. So now, I don't want to short down here. I want to let them buy the dip. And they always do. And this has a tail on it, so it's not confirmed change of direction. We've pumped all day. They will buy over the whole number. So far, the point of this video is to teach you how to do a conversion. Now when you're done, you're going to go to your wallet. This is going to be more money than when you start with. And you're going to do transfer, and you're going to go reverse it from futures to spot, and then you get instant withdrawal. Yeah, instant withdrawal. That's why I love this exchange. Let's go to futures. Over here. Now, I really don't want to short below the whole number. I'm going to pause it right here and see how we develop. I'm sure they will buy the dip. So my formula, my strategy is very simple. Let's do short. So let me show you this. My leverage is set. I'm on cross. I can use my whole wallet. So I put 40% of my wallet in the trade. So I'm going to put in this instance $3,000 in the trade, just off the top of my head. I'm going to create a $3,000 gap between me and liquidation. You know why? It usually moves, maybe the worst case scenario, $2,000 in 1 hour. With a $3,000 gap, you're pretty safe. So I'm going to wait, let them buy the dip, and then I'm going to come back up here and see if we can enter a trade at 81x and show you everything from start to finish. I think they're going to buy the dip over the whole number. I'm not going to place a limit order. I'm going to wait, and let's come back and assess the situation at 6:29 p.m. Sunday evening. I'll be right back with you. Links are below the video. Try BitTuneX. You got to do it this way. 81x, about 40-50% of your wallet, as long as you have the $3,000 gap, and you stick it out till you win. If you're going to be down, negative, it doesn't matter. You don't have to take the loss. You know your liquidation price. Stick it out till you win. So I stepped out for a minute, and you can see we are continuously falling. People are getting wrecked. I like to wait till over the whole number to short, but sometimes I'll do something called a box trade. What it is I would put in a small part of my trade down here in case it keeps falling, and then put the rest in when it comes up. I'm going to avoid that in this moment. You're going to wait two places in a trade, either stuck in the trade or outside the trade waiting to enter. Sometimes it makes more sense to wait to enter. We are dumping. I'm going to take a position here. So I'm only going to put, now my trade size is going to be about $3,000. I'm going to put a small amount down here. Let's see, we're on the 1 minute. Ooh, not down here. I'm going to wait a little bit. Let's take this time for me to teach you why the genius of 81x cross leverage and having that $3,000 gap. Let's say I was to short here. I'm going to go ahead and put in a small short. Now, 81x is for the speed. I want to have open and open short. Always keep that open and open short. All right, now we could start to see. It's only a portion of my trade, $700. Okay? Now, what I do is I like to be over the whole number. It might keep dumping. I don't know. But that's my little insurance on the bottom. I'm going to put $3,000 in the trade. Where does the $3,000 gap come from? The 3K gap system. Right? Exact cross leverage on Batuix. I did a whole Zoom for free and everybody in my Discord for this. Okay? This is designed to beat this kind of volatility. So come down here. Once your trade is in play, the gap means this: the difference between you and liquidation. So the market price is 105. The liquidation is 119,000. Okay? Now, that means that my trade size is too small. Let's drop in another $1,000 and watch what happens. Open short. Okay, now it's 111,000. 111 minus 105 is a $6,000 gap. Again, it's too much. But you see that I put in about 1,700 of the 3,000 I told you I'm putting in. It all falls into play. Now, I put in this amount here now. I really wanted to enter over the whole number in case it popped up. I can use the charts here, 6 hour and 1 hour. When that happens and you can't really see the chart, click this auto button down here. Now it fixes everything. This tail makes me concerned. But it is Sunday night, insane volatility, and we are below the whole number of 106. We're close enough. We're in the middle coordinates now. Let me teach you something that I teach in my Discord group. If you're in the 500s, that's the middle section. Okay, you know what? I'm going to link this. I'll link my Discord below in the description, along with the Batuix video, and you can learn all about these coordinates. It's not technical analysis. It's just intelligence. It's tactical warfare. So why 81x? Okay, the higher the Bitcoin, let me find out something to show you. Let's go here. Hold on. This is the 1 hour Coinbase chart, okay? And this tells me a lot here, but this is the most important tool that you could have in your hand. It tells you in an instant where we are. So the whole number is 106,000. 538 is the middles. Okay, if we were down near 177, it has to break 106.086. It taps that a few times, then it breaks it. That's going down. But going up, we have to go to the 106,900 range to go to 107. Okay, and this works all the time. It's called coordinates. It's something a little bit more complex. You can learn that for free in my Discord group. Looking here, we're at the, well, I'd like it to be over. I'm going to put the rest of my order in over the whole number of 106. When I say order, I mean my trade. I like to use this old school BitMEX chart because it's really simple to read, and I love seeing people get wiped out because they have no clue what they're doing. So now normally, I would close the gap, 105 to 111. I'd close it to a $3,000 gap. Why? You know, when Bitcoin, let's look at this chart once again. Look, this looks like a big move to the human mind, right? Okay, it's like, you know, a $500 move. but in that 1 hour, it's 0.04 percentage. So as Bitcoin goes higher and higher, we need the high-speed leverage. Otherwise, the trades take longer and longer. What you see as a $2,000 dump, which at $40,000 Bitcoin or $50,000 Bitcoin was a monumental move. Now it's commonplace. It happens in an hour. So I've developed, knowing all of this, the $3,000 gap, because all it does is pump and dump. And if you can survive those waves, okay, the $3,000 gap will usually cover you. Is it a promise? No. I'm not at your house. I'm not trading with you. I have no idea. So let's see. Are they going to buy it up? Still going down. So that's why I like to drop a part of my trade in here and take it slow and consistent. Anyway, it's Sunday evening. I'm going to take this slow. I just wanted to teach you about the 81x cross leverage gap. If you do it right, it is absolutely amazing. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and teach you the box trade. The bottom of the box is that $700 trade I put in. That covers me in case it keeps dumping several $1,000s. The top of the box would be over the whole number. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a limit order at 106. There you go. And here I will put $1,000. Okay, so remember, that would bring me up to $1,700 in the trade. Not even my total $3,000 that I intend to put in the trade. And I opened a short there. So if it comes up here, okay, look. If it comes up there, right over the whole number, boom, I slam them. Okay, and this will be down maybe 27%, but it's a tiny portion of my trade. The box trade covers me, okay? If it keeps going down, an epic dump, I'll get a small piece of that, but my real heavier artillery is over the whole number in case people buy the dip. This is a very simple system. The 81x gives you the speed that you need to overcome the Bitcoin price, because big dollar moves are small percentage moves. Leverage trading works on percentage. So I hope all of you, especially the people trading under me on Bit2Next, have learned from this today, found it helpful, and have a wonderful evening. Our trades are short, quick, and brutal. We are legendary. I might even be in profit. Yeah. You want to close your trades. Pro tip, 15 to 20%. And if I didn't do this, what I call the box trade, and put in the lower part of the box, I'd be sitting here and maybe it would never come to 106. So this is a little more advanced, but it's another technique you can use. Look, we're up 5%, this and that. Do I get greedy? Do I add more? No. I chill out. Okay, think about it. You know, $777 times 81x, that's almost $80,000 in the trade of other people's money, which is epic. I have plenty of gap, but again, it's a small trade. Look, 5% is only $80. I don't know what's gonna happen. Sundays are wild. I have to run. I have people inside. I hope you found this helpful. Click show more under the video and you'll find all the links. Bit2Next, a truly extraordinary exchange if you do it right. Have a good day.